Bonjour. Anyone there? Question mark? It's a late stream. Hey, Steak Linton. I don't know why it's a late stream, by the way. I could have started earlier. I was watching TV. I lost track of time, so apologies on that. How are you? Chat/steak. Are you alright? Oh, I've got my mouse cursor on my Game Boy. That's not alright. Give me a second. Let me disable that. Capture cursor's off. There you go. You're on US East Coast, so it's like 3 here. Well, in which case, you're welcome for the early mid-afternoon stream then. How's your week been? Let's have a look. If you missed the last stream, it was the other day. We were doing a... You can... I'm assuming the audio's alright. Let me raise it a little bit, actually. Alright. We were doing a randomizer Nuzlocke. I've forgotten what we were doing. We were... Oh yeah. Yeah. We started with a Magneton. We've got Thunder Punch, Steel Wing, Baton Pass, Thunder Wave. Good stuff. He's been carrying. It's been carrying. And we also picked up this Slowpoke on the last route, I think. We did have a Caesar. And that's where we'll leave it. But I don't know if it's wise to immediately start by trying to do the normal gym, because it's not necessarily the normal gym. Are they random? I don't remember. I remember getting hit by a Megahorn Kakuna in the bug type gym. So maybe they're still typed? Did. Yeah. Let's not think about that. We've had some terrible luck. Maybe it'll get better this run. We'll see. We'll also try and find out if this is actually randomized in the gym or not, because I do not remember, and I don't think I paid enough attention last time. Let's have a try. Tyrogue, that is he fighting type yet, or is he still normal? Actually, I'm never sure with the Babby ones. He's only level 9 though, so I'm not too fussed. We can smack him with a Thunder Punch. I don't know why he's only level 9. This is the second gym, right? Pretty sure they normally throw out, like, Clefairy and stuff, don't they, in here? Level 17, okay. Weird. I guess it randomizes the levels as well, maybe? Maybe it normally throws out the first evolution of something and it's like level, like a Cleffa or something. Centret. That's a bit more normal. Well, it's inconclusive. I don't know the typing of Tyrogue, I'll be honest. Although I think it's fighting. Pretty sure it's fighting. We'll see. Inconclusive. In Randomizer we got 2 dupes and a normal type, so it's hard to say. But, I mean, I guess maybe we can try and get some levels on this Slowpoke. He's only level 12, but he's about to die. You know, you can switch him out maybe. Maybe he'll be alright. Give it your best shot. I think I did all the announcements, by the way, but I think it will take a minute for people to get in. Maybe it would have been smarter to stream an hour and a half ago and give people like 5 minutes to join. I don't know. Alright, Oh, hey Gabby. Hello. Sonic Boom might be better than Water Gun here, I don't know. How much health do you reckon this guy has? 60? Smog, what are you doing? You're not doing much. Sonic Boom, it's not a 100% move? How are you? What's your week been like? You can't check in this game, can you? No. A questionable at most. Let's try another one. If this Slowpoke dies, it's not really the end of the world, but obviously I'd rather not. Hello, Jacket Arm Man. Hello. We probably would have killed it had we have hit the one earlier. Oh god, he's got Sludge as well. Why weren't you using that? Well, we might go down here. Yeah. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not that fussed. I don't know if I wanted to level something up from 12 anyway, but a crit from a Sludge isn't really what I was expecting there, but whatever. It means he's only got poison type moves, minus his 4th slot, so steel type will be fine. You want emulator or a virtual console? Can you... Do people tend to do that with... Oh god, it's a fire type. Do people tend to do that with randomizer? Like, patch a virtual console and run it in that? I guess you could run it on like an EverDrive or something. This is VBAM. Fire types are kind of scary. I think it's fine. I'm not distributing anything. And I own copies of the game, so grey zone wise, I'm in the light grey zone. What have you been up to, questionable? I'm gonna go grind a little bit somewhere else, because I think in the gyms, Pokemon tend to be a slightly higher level. Maybe? Or the AI is a bit better, so maybe if we hang out in the caverns here that you never actually go to in the main game until the very end, and then you realize, oh god, I need to do the Team Rocket bit. On the DS, there's a virtual console. There's one on the 3DS, right? I don't know if there's one on the plain DS. We've been practicing AIM. GFL has a server where it's a lot better. What does that mean? Are you enjoying yourself there? Is it particularly common for people to patch Randomizer onto their 3DS? Like, I could do that. I don't know how I'd capture the signal though. I haven't got a capture card on my 3DS. Who's GFL? Oh, Thunder Punch. Okay. That sounds cool. Are you enjoying yourself then? That's what matters most. You become notorious for it, and it makes you happy because you like attention. Sounds like you're making progress then. It's always good to hear. Lick a tongue. You know, we probably could have bought the Slowpoke down here and he probably would have lived a lot longer. Maybe what we'll do is run out into a route that we've not been to yet and try and catch a second. Because probably shoving all the levels into Magneton here isn't the worst thing. Probably not also the best thing either, isn't? If everything in here is going to be like under level 15, I'm sure we can grind a little bit. And Poliwell as well. Slamming through the PP. Yeah, I don't think the XP's being spent too well here. All right, let's. I don't know how many trainers you can fight in there. There's more than like 2 though, I think. So we'll go. I don't even know if we need to heal up or anything. What's our health looking like? Oh, we're fine. We don't need more than 6 PP for catching something anyway. Do you give an item? No. With the Nuzlocke rule set, does the Safari... Do you look left at any point? Isn't that what you do? You like open it and then keep walking? Does the Safari Zone or the bug catching minigame count as a different catch section because it has a different pool or what? You thought of Porky? Porky's still around. He streams Team Fortress. I'm pretty sure he like casts Highlander or something. Just punch the mic. He's still doing his thing. You have a level 2 Nidoran. It's not worth me spending my PP on, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Level 2? Level 2? What's wrong? Did you lose your Isaac run? You died to the little mare, did you? Yeah. Is it bad that you giggle when someone says PP in a Pokemon stream? I go back to what I say earlier. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's what matters most. You, I will Thunder Punch. Green Farfetch'd, the goodest of boys. Right. Oh, Corsola, an extremely sweet young creature. Very small. Well, not very small at all, actually. Isn't Corsola quite large? Oh, I guess water resists steel, actually, doesn't it? I was thinking rock. Steel would be effective, but it's neutral. Does that not pause them? I swear it did. Alright, so we can try and catch something new here. If I remember correctly, there's like an onomite or something if you try and use the old rod. Yo! Meganium! I could take a Meganium. Assuming it won't one-shot us with Earthquake. We're currently quite weak to... well, fire, but Earth, right? Ground type? Absorb, that's not bad. It's quite tanky. I don't think grass resists steel, does it? One of those interactions you don't see a ton. Oh, bugger. Alright. Yeah, it's quite good. So that would, if we can get this without critting it, let's try a Thunder Punch. I'm a bit worried about the Thunder Punch. Although, no, I'm not. Let's just chuck a Pokeball. We've got 2. Ah, oh, bloody. Okay, let's chuck 1. Alright. We should have, I'll be honest, we should have gone to buy more Pokeballs before we came out. I thought we'd have more than 2. Oh, fuck. What's the catch rate on this thing, you reckon? The catch rate's really low. You know what, I'm just going to try. I'd rather catch it than kill it. I don't know even if it resists the electric move, if it would even not die. I feel like it would still die. Fantastic. Start some good luck, maybe. Anyone stands next to it like they're refreshed, like they're relaxing in a sunny forest. Yeah. I will give it a nickname. I meant to give it a nickname, but I didn't, apparently. Apologies. I pressed B by accident. Bloody hell. Dear. The dino is only 5'11". Very small. Very small. I meant to name it, I'm sorry. Yeah, level 14. Absorb Vine Whip, Mega Drain. I don't think there's... no wait, Giga Drain is in this game. It's not in the last game, right? Attack stats aren't very good, obviously, but it's decently tanky. Let's have a look. Mega Drain's your best move. Does Vine Whip have a better crit chance? So it's just Razor Leaf, isn't it? Alright. I don't know if we have any TMs we can teach this thing. Moonlight, Withdraw, Glare? I think there's some random settings, so it can learn Glare. Yo. I'm gonna give it that. I think it's better to use... it's better to use the TMs than just to hold on to them forever. Unless we're just gonna sell them. Maybe it can learn Ice Beam. No, okay. Because there's like some settings in Randomizer. War Gun? No. Cut? No, don't need to give you cut. Alright, maybe... I mean, I don't think we're doing an item free run, but withdrawal might have been okay. Alright. Good thing we didn't run to combat. Oh, fuck. Alright, well. Let's see. The other guy had a level 2 Nidoran. What's this thing gonna have? A Pidgey? We need more Dogger reviews. We do. Where were Dogger reviews when the world needed them most? It's hard to say. Meowth? Alright. Not too bad. It's not gonna know Flamethrower, I think. I would like to come back through here with Meganium though and try and get a couple levels. I don't really want to chuck them all into Puffball here. You'd love to get your puppy reviewed. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's see how we're feeling. I think I had meant to do more at some point. I don't remember. I think I just got lazy. Like, the reason I stopped wasn't laziness. The reason I stopped was out of fear that my channel was going to get taken down. Oh, is that not how the pause glitch works? Are you meant to open up an actual backpack? Is that how that's meant to work? I remember looking into it at some point. Psyduck? Alright. But the reason we stopped was because YouTube was banning channels for linking to alternate websites. I didn't want to get pulled in with it. But they stopped doing that at some point, apparently. You find it funny when dogs find a random spot on the floor to pass out on. They get very sleepy, they do. They work very hard. Let's go to a pocket monster center. Let's go underground. Let's try and get some levels on this Meganium. Hopefully. Need random dogs in the corner. Yes. As is tradition. We'll see. I guess YouTube would classify it as a shorts now, wouldn't it? You record it off your phone in vertical. Dogger review hashtag shorts. It'll just be, the first one will be a dog in shorts, I think. Oh, we've got to release Abacus. Hang on. This boy's been killed. He's been let off. Can't still have him in my machine. Goodbye, Slowpoke. You don't like how your videos get classified as shorts when you post a clip? Isn't it better for views or something? Like, I don't know how it works. I thought YouTube pushed shorts in more places or something. So it was easy. There's like more places for it to get seen. You get like 1,000 views for being in shorts. Is that how that works? Like, is it shown in a different place on the mobile app? I don't use the stock YouTube app, so I'm not actually sure how it looks to people. I think the underground pass is the thing just under here. You think they get recommended? Oh. Maybe we should do that then. Maybe that's where it's all at. Why are we in a casino? Huh? Oh! The egg! I don't think I randomized statics, so I think this is still going to be Tamagotchi. Yeah. I don't know why I chose not to. That's quite cute though, we can have a Togepi. What should we name the Togepi? I promise I'll name this one. There we go. He's doing little press-ups. Not many TF2 people do shorts, so it's a small market. Ooh, it sounds like you got a niche. Name it Zena after your doggo. I hope it doesn't get crit by a Caterpie or something then. Bloody hell, I thought this man was about to like throw us out or something. Here we go. What do they sell? You don't have a coin. Do I need to get a coin case to look at the prizes? Okay. We'll see. I don't know how we're going to level it though, is the problem. Like, it might be quite tedious to do this swap glitch. No, not the swap glitch, sorry, the thing where you just put it in the front and then swap it. Thank you. Anytime. Underground entrance. Oh, here's one. Didn't someone drop their coin case downstairs? Isn't that how that works? She's afraid to go downstairs. I think that was the thing, right? Like, someone says I dropped the coin case. I think. It's been a little while. Well, it's crazy how in Pokemon you kind of go into strangers' homes and they're alright with it. Yeah, you just sort of wander around and start digging through their bin. Yo, good start. I guess I should start with Vine Whipper, because we've got the PP for Mega Drain. Yeah, Vine Whip would have done the same thing. Yeah, it is a bit weird though, and they just start talking with you. They're like, oh, weather's a bit weird. Must be that bloody Dialga again or something, you know? They just like don't seem to care. I thought Gen 6 was pretty cool. Is that X and Y? We were gonna do an X and Y randomizer at some point. He like Greninja, he's pretty radical. He does wear his tongue like a scarf. That is completely true. Wait, is Meganium the final form, right? It's Bayleaf is the middle one, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, we were planning on, I think during, what's the Viking game called? Valheim? When we were playing Valheim, I said that I was planning on doing an X and Y rando on the stream. Because I haven't managed to like X and Y. I bought it when it came out, I didn't really like it, and then I tried to replay it. Well, a few years ago now. It wasn't like last year anymore, but I tried to replay it somewhat fresh. You might have Ice Beam, and I don't want to risk that. I didn't really, I still didn't finish it. I got like 2 gyms in, and I was like, this is enough. But Randomizer might make it really fun. Do you have high hopes for the Diamond Pearl remakes? I wouldn't say I have high hopes, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'll buy them. And play them, and stream them. I really like Gen 4. I say I don't have high hopes, because I... Splash. No. I strongly believe they'll have taken out a lot of the Platinum improvements, right? Like, maybe they've got it so there's more than one fire type. But I feel like they will have taken out the Battle Frontier, which is the best part of the game. Well, not the best, but it's a, it's a big bonus on that game. We could buy some of these things. I don't know if we need our Pokemon to like us that much. Unless we get return. Revival Herb isn't something we're gonna have to worry about. Maybe I'll buy a couple healing items. Yeah, they've been quite lazy. I mean, if the game comes out and it has a Nintendo Switch version of the Battle Frontier and also Gen 4, then that sounds incredible, right? But if it comes out and it's just like, you know, Diamond Pearl on release and maybe the Underground Pass has a little bit more activity, then maybe that's fine. You reckon they push out another Sword and Shield update to finish off the net decks? How many are we missing now? Is it only like 10% of the national decks, or are we still missing like half of it? There's no like Victory Bell, right? Which I always thought was weird. I thought they would have included all of Gen 1. Let's start going into little fights here. I wonder if there's a mod that makes all of these into double battles. I guess it's been a while since we played Sword and Shield as well. Like, the second DLC came out, and we said, or well, I said specifically, I'm not going to do the same thing I did with the first DLC, where I streamed it once, and then never again. And then we ended up streaming it once and never again. Got terrible value for money out of those things. I think I got like 2 or 3 hours of content out of both the DLC. Like 5-10%. Greninja won Pokemon of the Year and getting Greninja isn't in Sword and Shield? Is it not based off popularity? Partly. I know there's a lot of popular things that aren't in, but like Greninja is like, they designed it to be popular, right? Infernape isn't in either, bloody hell. Do you reckon that means that we might buy the new Diamond and Pearl and not be able to trade them back into Sword and Shield? Is DPP, is it just going to be, what gen are we on? 8? Is it just going to be Gen 8 again? Like, in terms of what the community considers? It's going to be like Auras, where it's still technically Gen 6. Oh, Yuma, I think. How are you doing today, young Yuma? Oh! Togepi's level 5, I always thought it was level 1. I guess it's hatched. No, it's hatched out of an egg. Well, if not high. Oh, hello. What do you mean? Hey Turbo, you're going to Zandvoort. Can I borrow your Hyundai? I wish. I was showing. I realized the other day that I had pictures of my old car, so I was showing my coworker because we were talking about cars. I was like, I missed that thing. It was a really nice car. I really looked after it. I don't know where it is now. I think my mum's using it as a supermarket car or something. I don't know. I'm driving a Citroen now, which is a lot easier to drive, by the way, and a lot easier to park. Mileage isn't quite as good though. I hope this thing isn't just going to use like sludge on me and one-shot me. Like, I'd like to think Meganium's pretty tanky, right? Leech Life? Is that bug type? Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna glare. This thing might take. It didn't affect? In Gen 2, Clamp is just damage over time, right? You can still attack. Yeah. You made the poor financial decision of buying a strange Orpa hand. How much did that cost? Can you borrow my McLaren instead? Oh, you want to borrow the Mackie? Yeah, you know where the keys are, don't you? They're under the wheel. Yeah. $50. Bloody hell. You'd best enjoy that orange text then. I remember it's a good sounding weapon, but 50 quid. Yeah, I thought they were like a couple keys. Well, as long as you're happy with it. You like the orange text. Well, that's what it's all about, right? Your days are right. You woke up 2 hours early today. Huh. Good levels there. Max evolution Pokemon tend to give good XP, don't they? Hypno? I didn't see Hypno having Fire Punched, do you? Oh, Glare's so nice. Jump Kick. He normally does Headbutt, doesn't he? Slap this boy. Hey Kyobi. Everyone's walking in now, are they, huh? Magnitude. Good thing I didn't switch to my electric type. Good lord. It's Magnitude 9, I think. Was it Magnitude 10's the max one? It's more damage than Earthquake, isn't it? How much did you sell your backpack for in 2015? I think I bought my car with it. Right? Isn't that what I said? I don't know if I paid for the whole car with my backpack, but it was a good chunk of it. I honestly don't remember. That's what you said. That's what I remember. There's quite a few dollary dues. It was like 5 grand or something, wasn't it? It's quite a lot. Are they saying that? It does sound like a lot, but I think when I was younger I used to trade literally all day. So I think all day every day for like 6 years for 5 grand is... It's not bad, but it's like... I think if I'd have just had a part-time job it would have been quite a bit more. I love cabotops. We've already caught something on this route, right? We've caught the Meganium here. I would love this cabotops. We would really use a fire resistant. He'd be perfect, but we can't. You're planning on getting your first job at the local Starbucks. Good benefits and pay. Yeah, and the staff must be quite nice as well, right? It seems like a nice sort of atmosphere to work in. Some of the customers might be a bit rude, but that's sort of just retail, and I think that's about as bad as it gets, right? You just have to make sure you remember the people's names. I think you'll enjoy it. Are you into coffee in particular? Quite like the old coffee. Lovely kiss. You smooching my Meganium? Stop that. You can't have been all day every day. You said you mentioned you used to play 3,000 hours of Dust Bowl. Yeah, I think I also had an education, but colloquially, I'd spend every moment outside of it gaming and trading and gaming. That was good. Also, didn't I do that thing where, like, instead of actually trying to do it for profit, I ended up, like, getting items which I liked and holding on to them for really long periods of time, which is just a terrible idea. You're going for profit. Like, how long did I hold on to that Heartwarmer for? I had it for, like, 6 years or something, I don't know. I don't know how long I had it. Oh, you're asleep, are you? Man, this would be a nice rock throw. Maybe we'll get one in another area. Oh, actually, Gen 2 sleep's evil, isn't it? Buying things you want is a terrible idea when you're trying to use your capital to invest, right? Purple Energy Brotherhood. Yeah, I did. That was a cool hat. I guess we'll Mega Drain this thing whenever we wake up. To work at Starbucks means to spell everyone's names wrong on purpose. Yeah. Steve? It's not sleeve. Alright, I guess we're gonna potion here. Roll out. Alright, I guess I'll just switch to my steel type then. I don't know how long rollout goes on for, but... Yeah, I can't see you doing much here. Cloud9 one. Cloud9's nice. Puffball is the hard carry. I don't know where we'd be, be very dead, honestly. That's where we'd be. You adore coffee, but you're quite basic. But you enjoy it, right? And that's the bit that matters most. Smile. Very, very dead, yeah. I mean, the other option was like an Onomite. Onomite's pretty good. Lemonade, heal powder. Energy root. Give it a little bit of energy powder on this Meganium. I know it means the Meganium won't like it, but... We'll walk and kill stuff with the Meganium, it'll be fine. What kind of balls do you use? These balls. Holds up a set of bowling balls. Cracks them on his head. Preschooler Joey. He's holding his little backpack. Will Rumble 2K21. Chris was saying there was like a big streamer event where it was like, are you smarter than a 10-year-old or whatever? Oh, I should have woken you up. And apparently German and Northern Line were on it. Did you catch any of that? I don't want to say anything. I don't know if it's a spoiler. I didn't watch it, but I was told what happened. He looks like he's a whole adult. This man? No, he's just very tall. Very tall. How was your week been, Turbo? Sorry. I meant to try and put out the Sims video at some point, but I keep forgetting. Do something like this, will he? A quiz night? Oh, good lord, it's a fire type. Glare him. Glare him? and then switch to your steel type, and then just hope that the Growlith's special attack's too low. Oh god, I feel so weak. Thank god for paralysis, my god. Good night. That was scary. We really need that Kabutops. Like, just walking through the grass and seeing a Growlithe appear would just make me slightly pee myself. Opinion on Charizard? Go watch the clip. Let's see my opinion on Charizard. Yo! Earthquake. That's not bad to get at this point, is it? Chances Puffball lives the entire run. I suggest if we lose Puffball, we probably lose the run. Not an item here. Yeah, I knew it was a controversial mon. No. I like Charizard a lot. It's, earlier in the randomizer... Well, this is part 2. So part 1, we went into a cave. We'd had some terrible luck. So we were like, let's go get something good. The first thing that shows up is a level 2 Charizard. So we were like, oh, I can add that to our team. And he uses Roar, kicks us out, and we're forced to leave him behind because it's a Nuzlocke, so we can't catch more than the first thing in the area. So it's just, yeah, it's the first thing he did. It's just extremely rude. That would have been great. Ground type immunity at that point would have been fantastic. I love National Park. I'm glad this randomizer doesn't have randomized music. Alright, we get to catch this. I love a Dodrio. I love Dodrio. I hope he doesn't have Earthquake. I think he learns Drill Peck, but... regular Peck? You hate Dodrio? Hey Spindle and Spycrabs, did you come to school together today? Did Spindle's mum drive both of you in? Name it Smelly. How are you two doing? Okay, I'm not going to Thunderbolt you, but I will Steel Wing you. Where's the Azumarill at? I would love to have an Azumarill. We're very weak to fire right now. Got one shot. Also, I don't think I bought more Pokeballs, so I don't think I would have been able to catch it anyway. I shouldn't be allowed to play these games. I'm gonna play Osu and CS, enjoy Pokemon. Enjoy Osu and CS. Have a good time. Thank you for staying today. Let's go and get this item. Chat, you're my age, aren't you? How many... Do you get free Pokeballs when you do the mini game for this? Like when you do the bug catching game? Do they give you a bunch of like Park Balls or whatever? You can't play Osu and CS at the same time? Bet you could. You like held the mouse in your toes or something. Isn't there an entrance here somewhere? It's not this far around, is it? I think I'm losing it a bit. I think there's a ball in one of these bins actually. Somewhere. This one? No? Maybe not. You could with a steering wheel. Now you're thinking with balls. Music is so comfy. Buy movement and play Osu with the other. I want to see that. I've seen playthroughs of people playing like Zelda. Like several Zelda titles at the same time. I want to see people playing several Osu and CS's at the same time. Yeah, but Zelda is easy. That's right. I think a lot of the run was just getting yourself caught in a corner. How's Meganium doing? Not bad. Let's see. You need to get the anti-seizure surgery that lets you draw a triangle and a square at the same time. What? Other people whose hands are both dominant. Yeah, and ambidextrous. Hey Winrock. How are you? Okay, I'm just gonna switch off here. How are you? Ah, steel types, huh? Steel types, real types. Important to remember. I feel more comfortable when Meganium gets to like level 20 though. Then we can start getting a third something and actually training it. Bug does not resist electric. I don't know why I always think it does. You are streaming games you usually weren't. What does this mean? Yeah, we haven't done a Crystal Randomizer Nuzlocke before. Will you ever stream CS? Oh, is that what you mean? No, probably not. We did stream CS a few months ago, but we had problems where you're not allowed to stream it without modifying OBS a little bit. Or you have to play with display capture, which I don't want to do. Also, CS now is very different to how it was like 7 years ago when I played it last. So I don't know. Yo. Sunflora. God, Glaire's 30 pp. What were they thinking? Minecraft, for example. We played Minecraft the other day. We're in a new playthrough. If you do !Minecraft, you can see how to join the server if you're subscribed on Twitch. It's Cerny's server, so if you're subscribed to Cerny, that works as well. We'll be playing on it again soon. Yeah, the inaccuracy thing always kind of upset me a little bit. I don't like that you can miss even if you're aiming. I don't know. I'm not down with the kids enough, I think. Bat can't detect a guy spinning and headshotting 5 people, but thinks OBS is a cheat. It's not that. It's just they changed how they hook into the game. I think it was maybe possible because OBS is open source and had a way to hook into the game. Maybe there was some way to fork it and run some nefarious code somehow. I don't know. They changed it at least. Still works if you use an older version of OBS though. We don't have a squirt ball. Oh, you need to talk to this girl first actually, don't you? And then you finish the gym. Yeah, you need to finish the gym because you need to prove that you're stronger than Whitney, I think. Well, and how do you be nice to people? I haven't the foggiest. I've been really rude to everyone I've met. Oh yeah, we don't have cut any. Like, we have cut, but we don't have anyone we can teach cut to. We had Scyther, but, you know. I'd like to catch whatever's on here, because I think this is technically a new route. Maybe. Well, it's a new side of the route. It might not be a new route. There's the other section on the other side, but I don't know. We have nothing right now to catch with. Yeah, I see you, Dodrio. You're not one-shotting my Meganium. It's like, do I need to switch off to my Electric Steel there? And so they made Pikachu viable in a full-time team. How so? Because they got Light Ball in this game. I thought that was pretty much it, right? What makes Pikachu any better? You make him big. Oh, you make big. Yeah, like, isn't Gigantamax Pikachu extremely cute? He says Pika, as always. He's insanely good, is he? He is the main character after all. What did they do exactly? It's funny when he says P. He does say P. You're not wrong. May I see your Pokemon? Certainly. P. I suppose technically I could level up the Togepi and get a flying type, right? Isn't Togetic flying normal, right? I don't know if it's worth leveling up something from level 5 though. It might take a while. Yeah, a couple potions. We're fine on super potions. His special attack is unbelievably good and his health pool being small isn't a problem. I guess because of Gigantamax. Let's get 5 Great Balls and then a bunch of small regular balls. And then we'll try and sell some of these TMs we're not going to use for a bit more cash. Withdraw we don't need. Earthquake we do need. Soft Boiled we can cut. Moonlight we can cut. I haven't specifically said if we're not using items or we are, so I think it's fine to keep those for now. Iceberry? You're worth 5, aren't you? Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Hang on. 22. Alright. We have a lot of Pokeballs now, so we could go and catch something if we wanted more for the team, but I'm a bit worried we're going to run into a single fire type. His biggest weakness goes bye-bye. You love using Follow Me gimmick and doubles. Is Follow Me the one where everything attacks you, or is that the one where you make something else do 50% more damage or something? I'm not good with the doubles moves. Yeah, they got attack you. So was the idea that you use Pikachu as your main, because he gets like an insane special attack? Does he have any setup moves? Pikachu doesn't get, like, a nasty plot, does he? Or a light tail, or whatever it's called. Tail glow. What sort of setup would he do? You mean Galvantia using webs? Oh, you want to make everything a bit slower. And toxic or whatever. Alright, Drowsy. The other one had Earthquake. Yeah, we gotta remember that. So Drowsy and Hypno in this run have a lot of ground type moves. We have to remember that. God, that's freaky. We gotta remember that specifically so we don't bring our boy into them. You can make Galvantula set up and switch in Togekiss and follow me spam and wipe the team. Bloody hell. Oh yeah, wasn't that a big deal in Gen 8? That you could use Togekiss and you had like a 60% chance to flinch or something. Confusion. You know what, let's just use Mega Drain. It is a gym fight after all. We can always leave for 1 PP if we need to. God, this thing's going hard. Oh, please don't. Oh no, I got greedy. Oh, it's just Hypnosis. Okay. God, that was a long... That was a long confusion, that was. Used to run Pikachu in Gen 7 and tried to make him work because he liked his little hat from that event. Yeah, they did that a lot, didn't they? They released like event Pikachus. I think I got a couple from I don't know what game it is. Probably Sword and Shield, right? He has like Ash's hat or whatever. What game would you stream if I had 500,000 followers and 10k viewers every stream? I'd stream whatever I wanted if I... Like, is that assuming I'm just streaming whatever I want? I'd still do the same thing, I think. Or are you saying, like, if I streamed a very particular game, I'd get that? Because you're asking someone who sort of already just sort of plays whatever they find fun, you know? Wait, sorry? Yeah, your Pokemon's very cute. You're drowsy. You're still streaming? I'm still streaming. Or are you streaming, Spycrabs? You got them all. They re-released those in Sword, yeah. If you were stuck with one game that was 10k each time, what would you stream? Oh, I don't know. That sounds horrible. You're also asking someone who used to only stream one game every day if they still want to do that. The answer is definitely no. There's not one game I want to play. I'd get very bored. If I have to do it every day? Absolutely not. I don't need 2 jobs. I have a job. It sounds very mentally draining. Aren't you a game dev? Close. A mobile developer. But yeah. You know, I work 8:35. I don't want to get home and then have to work 8 to 11 or whatever. You know, still counts. But yeah, yeah. You're close enough. It's actually very boring playing one game all day every day. Like, you might not realizing if you're in the middle of doing it, but then once you stop doing it and then look back, it's kind of crazy. Variety is the spice of spice, you know? Gotta keep up some of that paprika if you want to make it so the garlic powder still tastes good. Get very bored if it's just pepper and everything. Anyone hungry? You have to taken up your life for the last month and then you got bored and stopped for like 3 months. Yeah, good to take breaks. Please don't have fire types, Whitney. Pokemon are super cute. We could wipe here. I'm pretty sure her Miltank is really high level. Krabby's fine. Unless you're Krabby with Fire Punch or something. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll just be like a Kabutops or something. Cute Crab. I like Krabby. I really wanted that Kingler earlier. How's lockdown going? It's going fine. A lot of people are getting vaccinated. I'm getting mine in start of July. And I'm sort of some of the last generations to get it. Sea King, okay. Nice. Seaking can use Peck, but I think that's about it. I think they're actually getting rid of masks soon, outside of buses. It doesn't really affect me too much, and if we're going to the supermarket, we'll probably still wear one anyway. Sword stance, I mean... Sword stance Peck, maybe? I don't know. No one's made that joke. No. Well, I think actually didn't the Minecraft patch notes for the Nether update say something about, like, Stroop Waffles? I thought it was good. Nice sword stance Seaking. Just following up with a fantastic bubble beam. Does Whitney use super potions? No. Okay, cool. Did they? Yeah. The start of the post. I thought it was quite sweet. Whoa. We got the funny OC number. Sob. Wow. Oh yeah. Just cries. Wow. Wow. You meanie. You made her cry. It's okay. She'll stop soon. She always cries when she loses. I think I used to actually leave the gym when that happened and then come back in because I thought you had to reload the screen. And it turns out you can just go back and talk to her. He just talked. Plain badge lets you use strength outside of a battle. What TM are you giving us? TM is Psywave. Isn't it perfect for a cutie like me? That's a really weird thing to say, but sure. I also need to sneeze. Help. I really need to sneeze. I can't sneeze. Never mind. I'll just be in pain. It's okay. Oh, we need to get our squirt bottle. Bonjour. La 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 la. Hello. The jiggly tree, she told you it was dangerous. I want the jiggly tree. Oh, you're better than Whitney. Yeah. You have to talk left, right, left then. I've definitely had playthroughs where I've been like confused there. We can also pick up the bike, can't we? You read so fast. Just an extremely fast genius. Super AI. Woolen Kizuna, right? Something like that. Let's go pick up a bike. So we can stop walking everywhere. We can start listening to one song all day. This is not the bike shop. You like my Meganium, that's great. Wait, does the guy trade? I don't remember. Some of the random dads trade, don't they? The guy keeps fainting. This is a Nuzlocke, brother. Gotta chill on that. Spindle, young man. How's your week been? Let's have a conversation. What you been up to? Where have you been putting your wrench and turning it, you know? Not much? Would you stream survival Minecraft with mods so it wouldn't be boring? Guess what, we've streamed quite a lot of Premium Winra. We've done that. You can, if you want, go on the Woolen second channel or scroll down on Twitch. You will find that content you ask for. Bet you can't spell cup without blinking. What is this? You think I don't know? You think I'm outside of this? No. I can spell iCup. Do you think I'm like a primary school student or something? I can spell that. Why is this not working? Oh wait, hang on. Is there a Pokemon that only is in the morning? Yeah. You can't play Pokemon without sus. Oh shit. You can't buy a berry at the mart, it's true. HM1 is cut, I guess. Oh, hang on. And take the quiz. Is there Pokemon in the morning? How are you, Springtini? Well, not Springtini. I thought you might be like an Italian season. Hang on, Flash. Is Falconer Violet? Yeah. Does the Game Corner slot have Charmander in their reels? I don't know. This is Randomizer. Hang on. There's a morning Pokemon. You can't buy a berry. Doesn't contain Flash. It has Cut. Yes, it's the Violet. I guess they don't have a Charmander. Used to see Amoonguss Pokemon and not see anything weird. Yeah, I remember the good old days. Do you remember that? Back when like red bins didn't make you just piss yourself laughing? Like a red bin with a little silver like rectangle on it, you wouldn't just start giggling, lose control of your bowels? I don't remember, honestly. It's been too long. What prize do I want? Wait, well hang on, sorry, what's this for? Can get protein here. Cool. I swear you got some other reward in here. You like the radio. Does the randomizer skip the Team Rocket section? I don't remember. I thought it might. Maybe it's just mods that do that. Like, I think a lot of ROM hacks skip the Team Rocket section at least. It's a shame because you don't get to hear that slapping Team Rocket theme. But it's good because it means you don't have to do a fairly low level section of the game fairly late into the game. Smile. Let's have a look at a Pokemon quickly. I don't remember how healthy we all are. Oh, we have not gone to the center. Let's do that. Is there anything we can do outside of here? There's no point in going back through the routes to the south, is there? Do not remember. Do not remember. I would like to catch more stuff. Is there a Nuzlocke ROM specifically that stops you from catching Pokemon in places you've already caught them? This is where we caught Slowpoke. I know that for sure. So nothing else here for us. Let's just go straight through. I've always liked how you could just go straight through Goldenrod like that. That's cool. And you can still stay on your bike here. Yeah, this is where we killed the... No, this is where we got Meganium. No, we didn't kill anything. Can you not do the bug catching game? Is it only on certain days? I don't really want to have to change the time. It's kind of a pain. Is it a thing to set the randomizer to a certain starting time so you can always do the bug catching minigame? I feel like that would be a thing. There's nothing else in here for us then, right? We already killed the Lodrio. I think we could catch something here. Maybe. I think it might not count, but I'm gonna... I think this is actually, it's just gonna be a pseudo-Woodo, isn't it? Because, why did I not randomize static Pokemon? I don't know. I should have. It seems weird that I didn't. I think we technically caught something to the east of here. This is the same route we had bloody not Sunflora, the other one. So we can't take this pseudo-Woodo. That's the rule I'm setting myself. Technically, this is the same route as the one to the east. As much as I'd like a level 20 pseudo-Woodo, we'll because he would resist fire. I'll stick to my rule set of only one per area, because I think I've been very strict on that so far. Even if he's perfectly catchable at 1 HP, honestly a bit BM, but whatever. I mean, he is glared. You know, I could sort of get him. Could just grab him. But I won't. Such is the rule set. Kind of moi, honestly, but, you know. I'm a man of my word, apparently. Technically this is where we got Sun whatever. So we have like a regular potion somewhere, don't we? Yeah. Winger. I hardly know. Why don't you call your winger Kirby? And just in lowercase K, Kirby. This is a new route. We could catch something here. No description or anything. Just Kirby. Cloak Spy 04 to MP4. What just bombed? I don't know what I did. I touched my keyboard by accident. Man. I don't remember what this Zubat has, but I don't trust it, so I'm gonna switch off. Wing attack, okay. That's like 40 base, so it might have done a little bit. I don't think it would have killed us. You never know though, right? Isn't that the whole point? You can't be too careful, right? I'm sure some people might play it very tediously and go to every Pokemon Center. Oh no. I don't know if Thunder Punch is a guaranteed hit, but if we miss, I'm just always worried, you know? Always worried. I did see there were some rule sets that were like, you can only go to Pokemon Centers once, or you can't go to Pokemon Centers until you finish the gym, or you can't use Pokemon Centers. That sort of thing. Sounds very, very tough. Don't know how I feel about it. Very small Doduos. 2 of him. Alright. I was also thinking what we really do need is probably that Kabutops we saw earlier. Like, Water Rock type sort of finishes off the combat triangle we've got here, doesn't it? We've got something that resists ground. We need something that resists fire. And like, some other bits. Let's try and catch something. You don't. You just talk about berries, don't you? Hi, Sunny. It's Sunday. Magnet. Thanks. Yo, that's really good. What is it now? I remember now. A Pokemon that knows electric moves should hold it. Oof. That's lucky. What item are you currently holding? Bright Powder. Oh. That was probably helping quite a bit, actually, wasn't it? I'm gonna give you the magnet, though. That's like a 10% boost or something, right? Not bad. Now you've done a baking stream, what's the next bold and brash idea for a stream you have? Let's do a stream where we paint toenails. But like, not our toenails. We like, I don't know, we go to like a dog pound and we find some homeless dogs and we offer to paint their toenails bright colours, like blue. Thoughts? Alright, we get to catch this. I would like a Starmie. Staryu, sorry. Well, Starmie. Let's hope that we can't kill it. I'm quite worried we can. Like, it won't be able to kill us, I'm quite confident, but we do have tackle. Let's see how much tackle does. Withdraw, if it withdraws enough, I think I can switch to my Magneton and use... Bloody hell. Steel Wing, but considering how much tackle is doing, I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, we can try and catch it now. If it withdraws again a couple times, we could always hit it again. Let's try. You were sinful and genned Pokemon to play. I was gonna say, what does that mean? I'm assuming you mean generate, right? Do whatever you want, right? It's a single player game. If that's what you want to skip, that's fine. Ah, cool. What do we name our new Staryu, chat? What would we call this young creature? The Discord bots? What do you mean the Discord bots? Is there a bot that... Stir. Right, Turbo. It's a bit weird to name it after another streamer, I'm gonna be honest. But, sure. Oh, you said it in lowercase, didn't you? But there's even an underscore. Well, it's a hyphen, but it's close. What moves this boy got? He can probably learn Ice Beam, right? Bubble, Growth, and Clamp. Clamp is water type, right? Might be decent. 35. I think it has a decent chance to miss, though, right? Probably more than Bubble. Growth is not bad. Let's give the Silver Powder to... Wait, what is Meganium holding? Bright Powder. Oh, Silver Power's for Bug type moves. I guess I'll give... Starmie wasn't using any Bug type moves. I don't want to give Starmie or whatever Ice Beam yet. It doesn't learn it. Who cares? Let's give it Water Gun though. Water Gun's not bad. Get out of here, Turbo. Come back, Turbo. Where do you go? Alright. Let's try that. Oh, it's got an item on it. What item is it holding? Big Pearl. I guess it holds that sometimes, doesn't it? I just wanted to give you water gun at the front because I think that's what we'll be using the most. Is it 40? Yeah, it's your best move. All right, cool. Let's try and find an area with some Pokemon that you can shred then and get a couple levels. Have I already fought you? There's another Staryu. I know it's not going to kill us, so we can heal off it a little bit. I guess probably just got withdraw and everything as well, right? Yeah. Oh, they're worth decent XP. Could farm a little bit. Air critique. This place is good. Bit worried about the dance hall. Yo, rival. No, you're not the rival, you're Bill. Oops, I forgot. You're the time capsule guy. You haven't playing Crystal in a little while. Alright, go on then. I mean, it's not been that long. It's only been a few years, but I completely forgot about Bill just showing up. Alright, go on then. Oh, a good stretch. Alright. What are you doing? Lake of Rage. Oh, that's the next section, isn't it? I think the Gyarados will still be a Gyarados as well. Man, I didn't realize there were so many static Pokemon in this. Oh well. It's the sort of things you remember for the next randomizer you do, right? What are you selling? Do you mind if I buy some of it? I have to get a couple more Great Balls. And can I sell this big pearl I just got as well? Actually, can I get a couple normal potions as well? Like 10. They're useful for like little chip heals. Out in the field. You don't want to use a super for everything. Also, I don't know when I've last saved because I'm feeling weird. So quick, so we might as well. Let me try and remember. You can go to Tin/Burnt Tower, can't you? What are y'all doing? 2 towers. The Lord of the Rings. Oh god, yeah, he just runs. Where's the animated emo set? Yeah, I keep forgetting. Excuse me, I keep forgetting about it. Maybe I'll do it later. I can finish stream a little early if you want me to look into it. What's your favourite Pokemon? I like Dragonite. I don't know. There's a lot of Pokemon I like. Oh, it's this guy. You seen? Suicune. Nice to meet you. Suicune's here. Where could it be? I don't know. What if he's around the corner? Oh! Oh, we can catch this. Technically. We might as well, right? This is a new area. You'll spam unbox random emotes until you got Woolhee. How many emotes did you, unlock? But yeah, I like Gengar as well. Quagsire's a good boy. What else? Snom was quite good. Wooloo was quite good. Eevee evolutions are pretty good. They're all quite cute. I don't know. I think I always just used to say Dragonite if you just want one. But I could, if you have like a mental tier list, there's ones that I know I like and there's ones that I know I don't like that much. Usually the older gen ones I quite like. You watch quite a bit, so you have a handful of points. You're not saving up for the MS Paint drawing, huh? Huh? Hey, rival. I don't remember what levels you are. I don't know if that's necessary for the Nuzlocke. You hate animated emotes? What if the animated emote was just a Woolhee? Static. Are there rules against static emotes? Yo, Bayleaf. Angry stare. Look right at his tummy. Let's just hit tackles for now. I don't know what moves he has, but if it's the same as us, it'll just be like Vine Whip, so he's not going to do anything. It might be safer just to sit here and try and get loads of XP. So I think Rival Fight gives good XP. Good lord. He is having terrible luck. Egg Bomb. Is that normal type? I would like that. It's a good move. It does a lot of damage, actually, doesn't it? Relatively. Wow. What's up, Turbo? As long as he doesn't have a single fire type, I'm happy. Actually, never mind. We've got Starmie now, so that fire type might not be that bad. Spinnerack? What? I probably should have glared, sorry. Spinnerack's like paper though, right? Oh god, it has Twin Needle. I guess it is bug type, isn't it? So I guess I have to like stay strongly away from my psych. Oh no, actually, Starmie isn't psychic type yet. Remember you mentioning Turbo in a video once? Mention him sometimes. Turbo's a good boy. A hard worker. Wait, potion only does 20. Why do I think it did 50? Let's use a lemonade. If Twitch doesn't make the soda popping on a supermarket floor into a real global emote, they're not hit with the kids. They're not hit with the kids of 2011. That's true. Not radical or bodacious. Bodacious. Funky con. Right. Smeargle. Frightened me a little bit as a normal type, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay, we're good. He's also quite weak. And Seal. I like Seal. A nostalgic cry. Reminds you of being in like Seafoam. God, level 27. 82 special attack. Bone Rush. Absolutely, I'll learn Bone Rush. Why not? Baton Pass is useful in case we get trapped in by Fire Spin, and it's already actually been useful. Is Bone Rush going to be better than Steel Wing then? Because Baton Pass is kind of there to save us. Well, what does Bone Rush do? I'm going to Google it. GSC Bone Rush. Power points 10, base power 25, accuracy 90. It hits 2 to 5. So it'll usually do between 50 and like 125. Oh, hey Vivian. Man, what does that even hit? It hits fire types, I suppose, and other electric types, and poison types. What does Steel Wing hit? Rock types, which this would hit, and that's it. So yeah, Steel Wing, get out of here. I know it's stab and everything, but like, I think it's better. And I think I'd rather hold on to Baton Pass as like a just in case. Trade up for it. Down I go. Stealing food. Serves you right. What a rude dick. Yeah, these aren't randomized. Moi. Sorry, chat. I didn't tick a box. Ah, damn. I remember watching the... What's the speedrun thing called again? GDQ? There was like a GDQ of the rando, and they were like, oh, it's fun to like listen to what those are and try and guess what they are. Can't you stomp Faceit pubs with Jackie Legs and buy it for Faceit points? Is he still playing? Or is he still playing Faceit? I should specify. He's definitely still playing. Faceit still active? Yeah, that was the other question. I heard that they made it so the Team Fortress Faceit made like way more points than the CSGO, so a lot of people were playing it like just to farm points. Which seems a little bit against the spirit of it. Suicune's cool, yeah. You have like 3k people? That's not bad. I would like to level up my Staryu, but I'm fearful. God. What level is everything? Level 14 is kind of scary. I'd much rather train against wild stuff than a trainer. Alright, let's see. 3k people's pretty good when you consider each game has 24 players in it. Yo! We could catch an Espeon. Level 16. It's probably not going to one-shot stir. Rapid spin. Okay. I mean, we should catch everything we're given the opportunity to, right? Okay, that's not going to do anything. Send out the Meganium. Espeon shouldn't have anything too bad. Amnesia? Is that special defense? Yeah. Oh, that means I can use like Vine Whip and you probably won't die, right? Oh, good lord. Okay. I'm wondering if I even want this Espeon. If it's just Rapid Spin and whatever that was. Might as well though, right? It's always good to have more options than none. Oh, did I just use Tackle? Bloody hell. Third party said there's only 6k people left in the entire game, so it has to be true. A third party? Why not a first party, huh? Or the second? You can't lie on the internet, so you believe it. That is true. That is true. My mum told me lying was really bad, so I don't think anyone else would want to do it, because my mum would be upset on them. Meganium with its cheeky grin. Rolling kick. Why does everything have rolling kick? This Espeon might suck, by the way. It might have nothing good. I was kind of hoping it would just have Psychic and just be able to blast through the game. It has pretty good... Oh, for fuck's sake. Pretty good defenses. So it might be good as like a little tank. Let's try Bone Rush. If it dies, it dies. If it lives, it can stay with us. That's how I feel. Yo, Lich, happy birthday. Look, for you, my friend. There you go. How are you doing, my friend? How's your day been? Well, I'm worried about accidentally killing it, Lich. You come into chat and say name it after me. Oh, good lord, it's gonna die now. No, it's fine. It's fine. Rolling Kick's not gonna kill us. Just Thunder Wave it. Hope it doesn't hit rest. You're late, very drunk. What have you been drinking? Happy birthday, Lich. What have you been up to today? What sort of adventures have you been on? Alright, Espeon. The tip of its forked tail quivers when it's predicting its opponent's next move. Alright then. If this one dies, I'm going to be pretty upset, I'm going to be honest. When Yoma dies, quite sad. Lich dies, very moy. There you go, let's see what its fourth move is, if it even has one. Yeah. Oh, we know the moves. Rolling Kick's 60 base. A terrible moveset. What's its stats like, though? Great special attack, great speed. That's what you expect, right? Do you learn Psywave? Wait, Psywave's random, right? Isn't it normal type as well? Hello, Stratospheric. I might as well have it just because the other options are kind of shite. Like, I'm not going to use it. I think it's Nya. Champagne, beer, and wine. You've been doing gardening and ate moose burgers. Moose burgers. Ice Beam? No. Ice Beam would be really good. Psywave is a sad move, but is it more sad than Rapid Spin? Outside of clearing spikes. You don't need Rapid Spin in casual. Don't kid yourself. Or kid yourself. Yeah, if that's what you want to do. Over's Moy, but it's better than nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Rapid Spin does make a cool sound. Yeah, it has a cool visual effect as well. How did you spend your day, Lich? You say gardening and ate moose burgers. Did you get to go and do anything outside, or is everything locked off? Boner. Oh, you're saying hi to Turbo. You are not the character I wanted to talk to. Let's see if Lich can survive in this gym. There's no command for Yoma as an encyclopedia. Why is that the case? Gent Sonya. It's been 30 CC been melting. It's been a toasty sort of time, hasn't it? Alright, Lich. Go mad like this sheep. God, the Game Boy screen cannot comprehend. Oh my god. It has Thunderbolt. I'm gonna go to my Steel type. Yeah. Grass type would also work, I guess. Headbutt. Okay, no, I'm good. You ready for some Bone Rush? I'm just throwing these like magnets at it. That's a pretty good thing to level up into, huh? Down it goes. Sandshrew? Ah, no. Escape. Immediately return to Meganium. Yeah, the command's just Nya. He's using Dig. Am I faster? I don't know. Yes, I am. Okay. I'm never sure. I always feel like Sandshrews quite a fast boy. I guess it's Sandshrew versus a tier 3 evolution. Thank you, Lich. You're a good bean also. Let us play Deep Rock Galactic soon. Dratini. Dratini's cute. God knows what moveset it's got though. Fury Cutter. I think we're fine for now. How much do you resist this? Like, I know it's not very effective because it's dragon, but... Okay. I will switch to my... You guessed it, my Steel type. Yeah. I kinda have to. You love chat. Chat loves you as well, I'm sure. Missed Fury Cutter. It's Bone Rush time then. Poop him right on the snoot. Wow. Old swipe. Alright. You hate chat, do you, Spindle? That's not true. You're trying to hide your true feelings. It's okay. No need to be embarrassed. Extremely rude, Spindle, there, honestly, yeah. As your punishment, you have to watch every single live stream from now on, without break. Poliwag. That'll be easy, right? Baton pass out? Lich. I'm sure this Poliwag isn't going to pull out a Mega Horn and one-shot you, right? Crab Hammer. What is he using as a Crab Hammer? I actually want to see if it's what it says about Psywave. Doesn't say anything. Rolling Kick then. Give that a go. Crab Hammer. Psywave. Time for Crab. You're a cute little kitty. Lich, I'm gonna cry if you die. I'm gonna shed a tear. I was really worried. You wrote, I'm a cute little kitty, just as it starts using like a high crit rate move. My poor heart. Stressful. Why did we name it after chat? Yeah. Does Poliwag pick up a crab and use it like a hammer? Yeah, just... Yeah. Nice birthday present. Your birthday present is the sweet, sweet experience points. We just kind of need to be able to teach you some sort of TM, right? We could maybe go back to Goldenrod and see if there's any TMs you could learn. Remove random quits now, Nintendo. Slump XP. Delicious XP points. Are you meant to go with a looking, aren't you? No? Was that not the gimmick? Oh, it sort of is. Okay. Defeat me if you want a hint. Woman's very small. Studio Ghibli-sized head. An onion. Rock Mia. Yo, she is rocking out right now. Spirits flying out of her very body. Yo, Croconaw. Right, Lich, now is your time. Well, you might have Chomp. I'm gonna go to Meganium. We might have like Bite or something. He's using Objective C. Little joke for all you other iOS developers watching this stream right now. I always thought it was a bit weird how it looks like he's wearing pajamas. Like, I know it's meant to be like a wrestling outfit, but it looks a bit like he's in his PJs. Mr. Croconaw there. Mega Drain would have been the smart idea there. You're a nice streamer? You're a nice streamer, Lich. Go on, Vine Whip. This way Lich gets a bit more XP. Yeah, you get good XP as well. Lick a tongue. I think Lich is fine here. You stream through your writing. Frustration. Bloody hell. He's upset. He's swinging his tongue around. Oh yeah, how's the web novel going, Lich? Didn't you say before you were taking, like last time we spoke, it was a little while ago, you were like taking a short break because you were between arcs or something like that? You could stream yourself writing. It would be like the programming streams. You're on chapter 5. God, you make great progress. Puffle does have a nice amount of health. You're right, Vivren. Meganium's trying to learn Razor Leaf. Yeah. Get out of Vine Whip. Hopefully the lightning storm goes northeast and shakes your house. I would like a lightning storm. Might get a little cooler. What? The path is right before our eyes. Alright, I'm gonna go get a heal. Sorry about that. I'm gonna walk. Close your eyes if you're sensitive to light, chat. Sorry, I forgot about poison in these games. Alright. Well, I just need something that's weak to Psywave. Psywave's random, right? Like, it does between a minimum and a maximum, and it just does a completely random number out of them, right? Or it's like based on your level or something. I'd like a nice mood. It's so dry in the soul here. Yeah. Sunflora? As you're typing, there's a continuous lightning behind you. It's great. That sounds comfy. Let's chuck out an Amnesia. Lich Forget. Mega Drain. Psywave doesn't care for types. Yeah? So in Gen 1 it's like normal, right? Chuck up like 3 Amnesias. And then we can chuck a potion. See how long we can sit here for. Unless it sends out a physical attacker, of course, but, you know. It's a random between 1 and 100 straight damage. Oh. Fair. Could rest if I wanted to save a potion, but it's not really how this works, is it? Give Lich a lemonade. Have a nice sip. What lemonade is this? Let me know. He's got Giga Drain as well. Okay, it's a really cool animation, isn't it? It's amazing that it's doing that even at me being at +6. Alright, Psywave, do your thing. You'd think it would be good at low levels, right? Mike's Hard Lemonade. Why not Tom's Soft Lemonade, huh? I can think of a few reasons why not. Come on, Psywave. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's bad. I think it's actually quite bad. Lich. So we had a little mistake seems to have happened. We're at +6 special defense. No. So bad. Oh, bloody hell. Both the things I've named after chat have died. Leoma and Lich are both gone. No one's watching anymore. Oh, God. Don't you love random crits that ignore all stat changes? Yeah, I know they ignore stat changes. I was hoping it wasn't gonna happen. Well, what can you do? What can you do? As long as it doesn't pull out Earthquake. That is a chunky Sunflora. I'm gonna be very honest. I didn't know they got this chunky. Why is he so strong? You'll return in 1D 4 days as long as your soul jar is whole. Can someone roll it for you? Yeah, can I roll this Hetty the Hoover? Does this count as a D4? Look. It rolled snoot down, right? It rolled like that down. Nose down. I think if nose is a 1, then I think that means the other side's a 4, I think. So yeah, I think you got it. Oh! Lightning, right? Yeah! Thanks, Sally. I don't know how you did that, but you sent lightning over here. Snoot down is 4 days. Alright, you know what? We'll speed up the process, Lich. Look at this. There you go. Fucking hell. It's pissing down. Chat, can you hear that? Hang on. I'm gonna raise my mic for a second, chat. Close your ears. Give me a second. Do you hear that, chat? I've turned up the gain on my microphone. I'm gonna go get myself some more water, chat. Isn't that very nice, chat? I'm gonna go have a pee quickly. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I've turned my mic back down again. We can have it open a little bit. As a treat. Also, a fly just came in. Hey chat, do you still hear the rain even though I've turned down the thing? The notification sound didn't play. Oh fuck. Viverin. Let me turn on the thing again. Thank you for the 20-month resubscription to Turbo Boner. Very kind. It's actually getting on my arm a little bit. It's quite nice. I love the rain. You hear it a little, it's very nice. Right, we'll play very softly, chat. Ah, it smells so nice. I'm actually gonna close it. It's started to... It's raining on my arm. Isn't that nice? Alright. Turning up and sound the stream so you can hear it twice. How did you like that, chat? Did you hear the sound of woolen peeing? Oh, okay, I thought for a second you could actually hear me using the bathroom. I was a bit worried. You know what? Let's go back to Goldenrod. It's not very far. Let's go look in the thing. We're not allowed to catch as it's a an area we have already caught something in. Let's go back to Goldenrod. Let's look at the shopping center. Try and see if we can get something. You love the smell of fresh Patricia when the rain comes. Me too, brother. What happened? Bike shop? Hey, our sales have gone through the roof. Thanks. I mean, I've only been doing it for like 5 minutes, but alright. The rain was a nice thing. It's good day to like sit outside with a bit of little wine or something. Cool, it's actually further to Goldenrod than I thought, but I'm just I don't think they have psychic for sale, but you know what I mean, right? I'm hoping they have anything I can give to hang on, Lich fucking died. Did Lich die? Lich died! Why am I doing this? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to extend the pain. I was like, let's go back and buy a TM. You're gone, right? We're not allowed to res you, are we? Although as you are a Lich, I think we won't release you, we'll just deposit you for now. You can be in there. No, that's a bit weird. I did release everyone else. Be ready to say goodbye, chat. I don't know, cause like we released Yoma, right? It's a bit weird to release Yoma and then let you sit in the box by yourself. It'll be a bit lonely. You can always go back to the wild and maybe we'll see you in the future. What do you think? Is this just gonna be the thumbnail for the stream, by the way? Release. Alright, bye chat. You'll be in your dreams. Immediately put into a ball and then, oops, sorry. Pop back into the road. Don't worry. We'll just have to have a Lich 2. This time it's serious. Is that a guarantee? Yeah, how do you guarantee something like that? Also chat, it's about 11, so I don't know when a good ending point is. It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded having an Espeon. But that's how these things go, isn't it? That's how these things go. Moi. Alright. Onwards. Onwards, onwards. Route 37. Let's try and finish this gym. I think that's a decent ending point. We can use this as an opportunity. I think Stir is never going to really get any levels here. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You know what? That's a loser's mindset. Stir's going to get great levels here. All the gym, they're just going to have fire types, and we're just going to blast them. I'm going to blast them, right? It's going to become our main lead. It's going to be great. Festive Revolver or Festivized Revolver? Is there a difference? Does one of them have better lights than the other? Revolver with a skin. Do you like your revolver with or without the skin? Poliwag. I'll be honest, don't know what you can really do here. Festive revolver has a brown handle. Yeah, go with that. Where did you come from, Mr. Fly? Cheeky twat. Yo, razor leaf time. There's actually a lot of flies in here. They're all like staring at my light. I have a couple of lights. I have like one behind me pointed against a wall. I have one in front of me pointed against a wall. The normal desk one. Oh, did you see? I don't know if you can see the lightning chat or if it's too well lit, but it properly flashed. Like, I'll just leave it. I was gonna like try and angle it so you could try and see up, but I don't. Guess there's no point. Wing attack. Yo, thank God you missed. Don't know why I'm being so thankful today. You redeem yourself by having a nice chat appreciation stream. Every stream is chat appreciation stream. Turbo Burner 2014. Subscribe for 20 months. You tend to use a strange macabre web one because you like the skin and you traded up for it yourself. Is that the purple one? Egg cute. You are pure grass? Or are you grass and poison? Sorry, grass and psychic. Or are you pure psychic? Or are you grass and psychic? Hello, hello Statlington. Welcome back. I think he's grass and psychic. Do I have anything better for this? No. I will Thunder Wave you then. Out of fear. You will unbox 3 more emotes. Hope you get an unusual. Or if there were unusual emotes. Wouldn't that be crazy? Might as well use Thunder Punch then. You're going to resist it anyway. Yeah, you release Grass type. Yeah, they did a ton. Meditate. Your eggs ever just get stretchy? Puffle is the carry-all one. Puffle does an extremely good job. Good work, Puffle. Puffle learned. Flamethrower. You got these 3 and they are very good. You got paying back to Puffle having 69. Puffle has infinite HP. I think we can keep going. I'm a little worried about this stir though. Let's see how we do. Very profitable unboxing day. Yeah, you got some goodies there. Yeah, everyone's dead, Yoma. You fight. Brendan. Bulbasaur. Be nice if you had Psychic, huh? I don't really have a lot I can do with grass types, huh? Like, I can resist them perfectly fine, but I can't really hit them very hard beyond just thunder punching. How's the Minecraft server going, yo, man? Is it getting built up quick? Tomorrow's stream will probably be RuneScape. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 streams or 1. I might do it during the day, I don't know. But I got a Slayer task to kill Jad, which is the fight caves for the fire cape. So I wanted to stream that. Oh, good lord, it's Machamp. If he might have cross chop. I really hope. If he had cross, I didn't want to stay in, you know? What if he did? Smoke screen? That's not so bad. I will glare at you. Okay. So he's missed smoke screen twice and I missed glare. Very good. Sleep powder, that's not so bad. Do I have awakening? I do have awakening. Machamp is a smoker. He's just chucking smoke screens at us. I don't want to switch to a steel type. You know? I don't want to. Cross chop crit is like very common. Even if it means I might miss a couple razor leaves. I have a good few opportunities. Smoke screen's pretty bad though. How did I do that? I made it lightning by opening the window. That's pretty strong, isn't it? I don't know if that showed up on stream. It's properly going down out there. Did you see that? Like, I tried to flick them open. Lightning did. Chris is enjoying. You're enjoying it. Let's try Awakening again. We should buy like 100 of these. They're very cheap, aren't they? He has Rolling Kick, so he does have a fighting type move. Actually does quite a lot. God, it's going. My mum would be yelling at me at being on a PC, I think. She'd be like, stay out of there, make sure you aren't connected to the electricity. That's scary, that Rolling Kick does that much. That's quite freaky, actually. Oh, you missed. Okay. I don't want to switch off. The strat is probably to go to Togepi and sack it to get our accuracy back, but I really don't want to do that. Because if Rolling Kick crits, I think we'll lose Meganium. Oh, no, we're good. We can survive, actually. We've got... You know, I'm very glad. I know it's my first Nuzlocke, but I didn't want to go too hard. I know you can do a no item rule. I didn't want to, because I knew it would be really stressful if we did. I think this would have ended a lot sooner if we'd have enacted a no item rule. But I am happy to just sit here and BM him a little bit with items. Yeah, we know they can survive a crit. Good luck. Maybe if we do another one, we'll do no items. Or if we do an X and Y one. This is quite fun. I imagine if I was like... I don't know what I was going to say, but like I could imagine us playing quite a few of these randomizers. Aeroblast? Okay, that did not do as much as I thought it was going to do. Rolling Kick is a flinch chance. Isn't Aeroblast what Lugia has? Isn't Jumpluff flying? Flying grass? I thought that was going to do a lot more. God, that's scary, isn't it? Okay, that was a crit. Lugia special move, yeah. Well, it's not special in this gen, is it? Air Blast. That's right. Swagger. Angie. Very small birds. Very angry. Angie. Spore. That's a pretty good set you got there. Do I have I have a heal powder. That cures everything, right? Sleep and confusion, right? Does it not cure Solar Beam? Well, I mean, I'll switch off on a Solar Beam. That's alright. I don't know if I want to fight you. Bone Rush? Is it flying? Use a fan. It's flying type, right? So this should do neutral. Yeah, it is flying. Okay, because I was considering switching, and then I didn't think Meganium would be able to do anything. Flying Grass, yeah. So that Aeroblast should have done a lot more. Meganium gaining levels. Graveler! He's an Earth type. Let's stay away from you. Meganium. You'll be fine. I have no idea how we'd even be able to kill you spikes. I don't think Graveler is likely to do anything bad here, so we're probably fine. Sturdy. Man, it might be fun doing a Nuzlocke rando on like a ROM hack that adds in like abilities and special split and stuff. Like a Crystal Plus or something. Frog Badge! Jumpluff is a special attacker, so normal attack is low. Yeah, I guess. Still though, it's Aeroblast, right? Stab Aeroblast? The base on that must be high. Use Rapid Spin. Powder Snow. Use it if it appeals to you. Okay, that's quite sweet. I like Powder Snow. It's not very good, right? It like lowers their speed, but it's ice type. Could teach it to our Togepi. Frog Badge. Froggy Badge. What if we were to share Froggy chat? Alright. This seems like a decent little ending point, doesn't it? Powder snow is good for double barrels. Does it hit everything on the field or everything on the other side and lower speed or something? It seems like one of those sorts of moves. Like, people would be happy if it just lowered speed, but it also happens to do a bit of damage as well. On non-contact as well. Alright, chat. That seems like a good point to end, right? Finished a gym. Managed to add a member of chat to the team on their birthday and then promptly kill them off. And we actually have a semi-functional small team, don't we? Got Meganium and Puffball. And then Stir is just sort of sitting there. If we ever find an area with a bunch of Graveler, we could sit there and try and grind them up, or maybe not. I don't know. It hits both, at least it didn't fire red. Oh, nice. It is fitting you died. Well, as a Lich, you have to come back as an Umbreon, don't you, actually? That's going to be sick. Sick lore, if we can come and cross an Umbreon, that is. BGC Ultimate. Who do I want to host? Do you want to watch an Oot Bingo from Runner Guy? Do you want to watch Chirino TV Half-Life speedrun? Tag is playing Ratchet and Clank. Spikey's playing Team Fortress. What do you want to see? I can send you there. Runner Guy's always nice. I don't know what his bingo is, but I haven't hosted him in a while. Go say hi to Runner Guy. But if you like any of the other ideas, you can go watch their streams as well. Truck's playing Isaac as well, if you want to see that. I will see all of you tomorrow, chat. Thanks for watching this evening. I hope you enjoyed the randomizer. And happy birthday, Dutch, as well. Good night.